Control check, control check. Control raz, dva, raz, dva. Okay guys, welcome back on the stream. Angler Louis here. Light is on, camera on. So let's do it. Today I will again to try to do Zebra Midge, same like last week. This is the best samples from the last week. So I done it. I'm not happy with them, so let's do that rolling again. So I will try to do at least 6 different flies. You can chat about anything, and yep, if you want we can talk about fishing, we can talk about anything what will be interesting. Just keep asking. One second, I just adjust one more things and it should be okay. Okay. So a little bit stressed, but yeah, let's roll it. Sometimes the technical issues happen and it is something what I learn. So yeah, tell me guys, I see 3 of you are here. How is your day? What you done? How was your Easter? So what I will be using today is a typical fly tying thread, D200. I know some of you might say is a thick, but I'm very happy with that. It's working for me for my beginning. I will use the silver wire from the Timu. Nothing special, nothing ultra class, just something simple. And I will be use some nice dubbing. Let's say this one, Ice One. Or if I will have options, I will use this rainbow dubbing. So other hooks, I give you a selection, but I will go on to something very easy and very simple. So let's say prefer like something very simple like this, or we can find some Nympha one. Round one. Something like this. It's a Czech nymph, nickel black. And yeah, as I said, will be is it 6 of them, and this was bought in a shop called Farlow. You can find it in Piccadilly Circus in London. So let's throw it down. So I also going to shop in there. So often I get in a lot of feathers, a lot of hair from there. As you can see, this is tail flank. It's from duck. I also get some hair scissors today. So yeah, we have some new stuff. We get some beads, new black dubbing, color dubbing. We can use it later. Yeah, this is very good stuff. Actually, this costs like around the 249. Yeah, for 25 beads. They are very good, very heavy, but very expensive. So slowly and surely I will use them. And as well, what we have here is some kits, some toys. Yeah, some wires, again some thread, matte cuprum wire, black thread again, gold wire, and this is like silk brown D50. It's for finishing. And rest of the things, what is this? This is also the back dubbing. I like actually this kind of color. It's very nice to me. It's heron color. Yeah, it's something atypical. 390 pound. The final price I do not show to my for purposes of my wife. If you will find it, so this one I will be destroyed later. So yeah, I also bought some flies what I really like. I'm gonna show it to you more closely. So I would like to learn how to tie this kind of flies as well in the future. So I can show you also here on the second angle for more details, or like this. It's very similar to Zebra Midge, but it is not what I want. Guys, if you have any experience about the fly tying or fly fishing, please let me know. I would like to learn something. We are here not to prove that we are the best, but this is about the process of the learning. And why I choose the fly tying? I don't know. I really like the way how you can spend evening, especially winter evening, indoor when you cannot go fish and still be involved to fishing kind of way. And now I've been busy at work, so it's all about. I believe you will be like it, so let's to sort it out. We're going to prepare some material first. As I said, like bits is on the hook, who is set up in my vise. I have this vise almost 2 weeks. It's a nice vise. It's from Temu. It costs around £60 or £70, so it's not that big hassle, but yeah, it's good. It's fill up the purposes, so it's working. You can tidy it, yeah. So I will try to do technically how I saw on the video, and obviously you might be upset, but yeah, I still will be drinking coffee during the stream. I like coffee. I used to like coffee with the sugar, not anymore. Yeah, we can also open the new scissors. And let's have a look. They are kind of big. Usually my scissors are not as big. It's a half size what I usually using. This one is for the hair, like when you have elk hair or deer hair, you can cut it the round shape, so it's very good one. Hi Betty Boo, how are you? Thank you very much for comment, and thank you very much for like. I really appreciate it. So today I'm gonna fly tie the Zebra Midge, or Midge, not Minch. You don't want to know what's that mean in gypsy language. But it's very funny. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I will try to do the technical fly tying, so I will be do clear. Let me explain you. If I do something wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm not a fly tyer. I just learning the process, and I try to be skilled. So this is all about getting the skills, and you are more welcome to comment what I doing. If you think I'm doing wrong, or if you think I'm doing bad, please let me know. I am here to explore the new things. So as a first, I put the layer of the head cement, or is also nail polish. You can use it. I recommend it to do not steal from the wife. And we go into the end of the straight, almost to the shank, and yeah, little bit of the cut off, and yeah, place it on the desk. Yes, so we have the first layer. We can stabilize the bead. Okay. Will stay there. So, what I will be doing next? I cut a little bit of the wires. You can also pre-cut the wires before you're doing. I love to do it during the process, so you can see nothing is simulated, nothing is done. So I try to input the wire inside in the hook, especially, I'm so sorry, I try to put the wire on top of the hook inside in the bead to do not go out, and secure it. Couple of wraps. Yep, like this. Okay, then we're going back. Okay, so section is done. So rest of the things, and Last week I was when I tried to done it, I a bit struggling with the dubbing, so I was keep focus on how to improve this. I think I have too much light here. So I take a little bit of dubbing. As we mentioned before, like when you think you have enough dubbing, take half more, half less. And this is something what I learned. I think is positive when you done it. You do 2-3 screws and tied it off. Yep. And you're going back to end. So in this point, especially this point, I don't know if you can see it on the device. I will try to slightly slow it down. In this part of the hook, you can add some red color. I usually use the pheasant tail feather, just bit. But as I said, like today I will try to do completely as easy as I can, and without any extra adding or anything. So yeah, let's do apply for a little bit of dubbing. And before I done the dubbing, I will use slightly of the dubbing wax. Not much, just a little bit scrolling around. It's help to secure the feathers or dub. And yeah, we have a little bit of dubbing here, so I'm going to apply for it. You can also use the tools. We have multiple tools for the dubbing, so it's one, or this one, the second one. Yeah, I like both, but sometimes I find like when you do with the wax, you don't need it. It's more simple to, you can use it just by the hands and wax. And yeah, you pull it your dubbing up, and you start making the movement from the back of the fly until the top. Yep, and you try to simulate it, the body of the. Oh, thank you so much, Betty Boo. I try to simulate it, the body of the Midge. As you can see, I think I will be have enough. I will add slightly more. You see, sometimes I slide down. And I think that I do it wrong here. So I will add some more dubbing. Not too much, not too many, not too less. So I have like dubbing box here. So I try to add more. Yeah, until end. Yeah, all things I am happy with that. What are you saying? Is it good? Is it not good? Yep, I'm waiting for your comment. Guys, you are 3 of you, please. You can give me any comment. I am happy to see anything. So, in this section, I will decide to close the things out. So again, you take this vice closure. One, two, three. Close it. Secure it. And now we take the wires. The reason why I already cut it was I don't mind. I am not a professional, so when I have like piece of the wires, I just chuck it away. But if you will be doing in the future like a lot, I recommend that to do not do it, just cut it from the hole when the thing's done, because sometimes you might need some extra spin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, when we are in this point, you can secure it. What I will do like this, go around and behind or in front. To behind, to in front. Yeah. When you are reach this point, you can simple, as old flighter said, helicopter it like this. Yeah. As I said, for me this is not big damage. I just put it normally to the bin. This is the process when I'm learning. If I will be professional, obviously I already pre-plan how to do it properly, that I will be directly cut it off from the wires. So this is the half of the fly. Yeah, now is going the hardest part. We're going to try to apply the ice dap. Ice dap is that's a point when I will be show you. What give this fly that's nice buggy look. I don't know if you can see it here or here. So again, I can use the slightly of the dubbing wax. And here, I seriously, I take in only small pinch of it, and I apply it for the dubbing like this. I take one of the dubbing tools, I fold it in the half, this is the process when my hands are really shaking. Remove the extra dubbing, put it on the side, couple times spin it to create like structure, secure it here, slightly 2-3 more spins. Don't worry, in this section you can easily adjust it. Guys, thank you very much who come in here. I really appreciate everyone. Yeah, so when you come to the end, you can slightly pull your dab on the back. And they come in the most funny part. what always I mess it here. One, two, and two behind. So it should be okay. It should be secured. And now is coming the part when you snip off as closer you can. Remove the extra excess thread. Secure the thread on the fly. If you guys will be know how my hands are shaking. And one time more. 1, 2, 3. You can apply more, but I am happy with the 3 because there is already second one. And sometimes happen that you might lost the connection between them. It's absolutely normal. You just snip it off and you can apply the head cement or powder glue. Yep, and yeah, cut it off. Put it back, and I think the first fly is on the live. Just a little bit cosmetic. The hair not need to be long, especially not on the button of the fly. Yep. So I am happy with that. Seriously, the first time when I can say I am happy with my fly. Maybe a little bit haircutting still here. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking about that. Or for technical people. Yep. All this fly what I created now, I would like to give in a few clubs who are interested. I would like to create some kind of flyberry. When you come, you take one fly and you put one fly back, and it should be like honest decision to decide what you want to do. If you want to steal from all flies, please be, or if you want to give 2 extra, please do it as well. So yeah, the first flyberry will be probably in Walthamstow Wetlands. It's a good East London club. They're doing a lot of good stock and they have beautiful rainbow trout there. So yeah, let's do the second one. Let's talk more tide, yeah? So I would like to inform my sponsor, my wife, that I using the Czech name. This is FM50 65 and it's size 16. Oh, it's a smaller one. Oh, I'm so sorry, this is not the correct one. This is for the different fly what I already booked. You see guys, this is always my problem. I always put it something what I prepare for myself and I lose it. Yeah. It's here, so this is FMO 5060 and this is the size 10 barbell-less, and I bought them in Farlow. It is a family shop on Piccadilly Circus in London. Guys, seriously, if you like the fly fishing and fly tying, they have a lot of good material, a lot of good fly fishing tools. I just slowly getting into it, so for me it's a new, and the people there are very polite, they are very helpful. If you're struggling, they give you advice. So again, let's place the bead on the hook and secure it in the vise. I need to put slightly up. Yeah, I am happy with that now. So again, as a first step, I using the head cement. You can, if you do not have head cement, you can use transparent nail polish. Easily the same, and it's really worth it to using it. So as I said, nothing special. People use this kind of materials for years, and not everything needs to be super new, super artificial. We talking about the fly tying is from the historical aspect. What I really like is come like, for example, 500 years ago, and they using all natural stuff, feathers from the nice beautiful birds, and I would like to preserve it. But as well, when you're supposed to use like resin or UV lights resin, guys, using it, if you have it, why not? I will try to use the traditional way due to respect all people who fly tying in front of me. And yeah, so I make the first layer. I will leave it a little bit to sit down. Leave me in the comment how you like it. If you think that there's something wrong or incorrect, please let me know. I would like to improve myself as well. So as well, I will take the wires. As I mentioned before, I pre-cut estimated size what I will be needed. And this is for me really harder part because I don't use any gloves or any glasses for. So secure the wire inside in the bead like this on top of the hook, almost before the curve of the hook. So I do one time more layer on top of it. Sometimes you need to release the material because the bobbin is twisting. I believe every 6 twists you should give him the space to self-rotate. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Little bit less here, little bit more here. Yes, so now I'm gonna secure it. I do 3-4 turns. Reason why I do it is why I secure it is when I come back down, is do not move me away when I have the brake to apply for the wax dubbing wax and dubbing by itself. So now I slowly going with a big step back down, almost on the where the wires start connection. Yep, and I applying a little bit of the dubbing wax. You don't need to apply 2 kilo of it, just slightly touched. This one I get it from Trout Flies Tackle, I think it's that shop. I have somewhere business card, I can leave it later in the comment. They have a lot of good stuff. Riz Royce, hello, how are you? Brian So, doing great job with a good... Thank you so much, I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much, guys. So, in this section of the fly, I'm going to apply the dubbing, because the Midge, Zebra Midge, is mostly the black and silver, so I apply the silver, I'm so sorry, the black dubbing. Usually I will be try to do Saturday or Sunday, or days when I working I will be do Wednesday. If you want, you can follow me on the Facebook. I usually put the poster there, and I have up to 3 days always stream notice. And what I will be I always try to make like simple flies, and if you have any idea, we can fly there together. I have enough space, I have 2 Ys. Where you are based? So I apply in the dubbing, and this is the things. When I using my hand, it's sliding down. So I let it to sliding down, and after when I think it's all right, I just pull it up. Guys, thank you very much for likes. I really appreciate it. Every single support from you is mean a lot to me. So I slowly applying. Thank you so much, Betty Boo. So I slowly applying, as you can see, because there is a top of the hook, I have to do it under the angle, and when I'm out of it, I done it like that. As you see, I touch it. So as you can see, I do not apply enough dubbing, so let me to apply slightly more. In this case, as you can see previously, I slide in the dubbing down, so it's also carrying a little bit of the wax. So it's stick on it. What do you think? How is it? I really don't like this middle section, but I know when I will be apply the wire, it will be automatically set it the fly down. In this part, I'm going to again to close it. So I do 1, 2, 3, spin around the hook, and I'm going to secure the bobbin on the holder. Thank you so much. I would like to thank you to my sponsor, to my wife, to prepare for me the best coffee ever. So I can be with you until 10 o'clock. Brian, are you fishing in London, or are you interested about the fly tying, fly fishing? So the same as I mentioned before, when you're going to apply the wire and you have the really tip of the hook in front of you, you need to go under the angle and slightly push it back like this. South Wales. I've never been in South Wales. How is it? Can you tell me about this? How is the fishing there? I usually fishing in London. I don't come from London. I come from the Central Europe, from a small country called the Slovakia. But usually I fishing in London. A couple times I was fishing for the trout in Newbury, and as well I've been a couple times in Oxfordshire when I fish for perch or trout. I can recommend it. It's a really nice place. Hey Richie, how are you? Thank you so much for coming for the stream. Richie is one of my biggest fan. He following my streams on TikTok, he following my stream here on the YouTube, and I really appreciate him, and I need to take him for fishing session with me very soon. So again, when you come to the point, when you have applied for your wire, you're going 2 times behind and 1 in front. You need to find the connection point. Good, just a lot of homework. Yes, it's part of the going on the holiday, but I believe you are a smart boy and you can do it. I fully understand you. When you will be all homework and everything is all done, we can talk even here or on the different platforms. I am really glad to chat with you. You are a very smart boy, and definitely one day we will go fishing together. So tell me, how was your experience in fishing abroad? And what nice you bring from there? So this section again is called the helicoptering, and as you can see, it's look like you twisting the wire until that is broke. So you literally broke the crystallic structure of the metal, and yeah, and you can throw it away. As I mentioned before, I'm the professional fly tyer, so it do not hurt me if I drop like 4 or 5 centimeters of the wire, but when I will be do more professional work, I will try to keep it always on like whole length, so the minimal losses. So yeah, in this section of the fly fishing and fly tying mostly in South Wales, good river and some stillwater trout. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that people still doing these things, because when I tried to find like few guys, mostly is in Scotland, and maybe one day I will come there. You can show me some club water and we can sit somewhere, we can grab some pint and we can talk about the fishing personally. I am really open to talk about anything. I'm not this kind of person who will behind, like, if I know some good trick, I like to guys to share with you, because you deserve it. You are my fans. We have like good community like here or in the Facebook, so I really appreciate it, guys, you all single one. And if you have any question and I know the answer, I will be always answer to you. I appreciate every single angler, because I know how it's hard, especially for the young guys, get into this sport, get into the world of the fishing when everything is confused. I usually try to fish most simple methods as I can. No complicated rigs. Always keep the things the simple, and this is the best way how you can fly tying. So let's do again. We're going to close after the applying the wire. It's very interesting, guys. I would like to ask you, Brian, when you fish, do you use the waders or you fishing from the banks? Me personally, I fishing from the banks, because I usually fishing in the reservoirs. Occasionally I going on the small rivers like River Kenneth, when I fishing as well from the banks, because the flow is there really fast, and underwater current can swim you off. So that's why when I fishing there, I fishing from the banks. And previously I was big fan of the spinning fishing. I have really nice spike here in London, in between the skyscrapers. Also I have few nice beautiful zander and perch around the 4 to 6 pound. But as you know me, guys, from my videos, I do not measure or weigh the fish. For me it's important catch the fish, take the 1 or 2 pictures or short video, and release the fish as soon as possible. I am not that kind of guy who will be hold the fish for 2-3 minutes on the bank. For me it's like really quick operation for 15 to 30 seconds. Catch, landing the fish, mostly on the unhook mat. If I do not have unhook mat, I try to keep the fish in the landing net in the air and take the hook out. If it's worth it, take the picture and straight away back to the water. Oh, that will be nice. I'm seriously open to do any trips, meet the new people, because this community is small and I like to know the new people, share the experience. I was learned some very interesting fact from the 10 years old boy on in the town. It's called Ellie. When I usually fishing for drop shots for the perch, let's say in the autumn or very early winter, mostly drop shot, simple as possible, 7-gram weight on the button, 40 centimeter hook and connection for the main line. These people there, they catch perch. In 60 seconds I can count maybe 10 different perch. Very quick unhook. I wasn't sure what they're doing. So I had a bite, but not as often like them. So after like 1 hour I get a brave and I apologize for disturb them, and I went to ask like, hey guys, sorry, you are doing a really great job, can you explain me what is your magic? And the 10 years old boy showed me his rig. His rig wasn't more than 10 centimeter from weight. It was literally short like this, and after I done it, it was like every 5 minutes, so every 10-15 seconds it was the perch. So yeah, I really appreciate it, this kind of small tricks, and that's why is angling community beautiful. And yeah, that's why I like to support you as well. Same as you, many of you, you know, I am the voluntary bailiff for Angling Trust, and I do a lot of patrols with Environment Agency. So for me, it's also the priority if you guys have the rod license or legitimate fishing permit. Some wading in water, still water, but no boat allowed. Usually, always catch and release. Yeah. Well, look, if something is different when you go to the fishery and you buy the ticket for the 6th route, you take the 6th, it's absolutely okay. But if you're fishing on the bank and I come to check your fishing permit, for example in my club water when I'm working also as a bailiff or fishery officer, and you have the stuffed bag with a full small roach, rude or perch, and they jump in, they are not even the diet, obviously is hurt me, and I will cancel you from the fishing there. I will put the fish back even if they are dead, because that fish can be the food for the pikes, and I will chase you out from my club water. But regarding barbless hook as well, I using also the barbed hook for fly tying, but mostly of my flies is still here at home, and I using them as a cheaper alternative for learning. Different things is zander. Regarding the zander, people said that all zander should be killed. Canal and River Trust say this as well. In my opinion, zander is one of the most beautiful fish, and I like to release it back to the water. I doing it even if I breaking the law, because I believe that all fish deserve to be released back. What are you thinking about that? What is your opinion to release the zander back in the water? So back to the Zebra Midge. I applied the dubbing wax. Yep. I slightly tapping on it. Now I take dubbing tools and plant 1 or 2. You see, I do not close it, so it's happened again. I do not have enough tension, so like this. If you see I do something stupid, guys, you see, you can tell me. I like to take the constructive critic. All right, twist it and quick apply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two on the back, 2 on the front. Yep. So what's happened here, as you can see, this is my fault. I let to slip off the excessive material, but I know it is already secured, so I catching it and I take it off. So Brian, tell me, what is your biggest fish? So 1, 2, 3, 3 spin. One, two, three, and close it. When you are done, I can scroll into the bobbin back to the fly. And done it. I just check if it's the dubbing placed regularly, and as you can see, I'm not really happy in the section here on the button, so I'm going to apply a little bit of the head cement. Yep. And yeah, make it a little haircut, make it a short hair. And there is the fly. As you can see, the fly should be the same as the previous one. Fly fishing for trout, brown and rainbow, 7. Zander are invasive species. Personal best 7.9 lb. Oh, that's 7.9 pounds for the trout is really nice. Zanders are invasive species, but they are here like, let's say, like for 200 years, and more than 200 years, I think, actually. And they help to remove sick fish or sick animals who fell on the water, and also they are a good fighter for another invasive species like American catfish. What is really small one, spiky one, nobody want to eat it, and we found it like Zander really like them. So for me, it's a nice fish, good fighter, and is one of the fish who protect the nest in front of another invaders. So that's why I protecting the Zanders. Obviously, I believe you might have different idea, and I really stuck with you. But where I usually fish, there is plenty of bream, plenty of roach, eel, and zander, and beautiful pike. So also the zander is a good source of nutrition for the pike in my area, but I fish in brackish water in Canary Wharf in South Dockland, and there is everything there. You can find even the sea bass or sea trout there. And as I said, like for me now the priority will be to learn how to fish flying, fish tying, and fly fishing. So today I was oh, thank you so much, Brian, I really appreciate it. It's one of the most easiest pattern, and I still learning how to fly tying, so I'm not a professional, so for me it's something really important to learn. As you can see, guys, I'm using the barbless hook, and I can recommend, you know, I will show you something, guys. This is the tungsten beads from the shop. When 25 beads cost $2.50, and I got this beautiful box of the beads for less than £10. It was like $8.99. Almost same quality. Obviously this is the top quality, big eyes, the shape one, but both of them, they do the job really well. So again, I'm going to apply the hooks in the jaw of the vise. We take one bead, I don't want to fall it off on the floor, otherwise I will be 3 years collecting the beads, so I need to be really careful. So applying the beads on the hook, slightly twist, so I double check if the beads is sitting, so I done a really good job. And again, I will be applying the head cement. You can use the nail polish from your wife or mom or sister, but it needs to be the transparent. Not too much, just slightly. I think even this one was too much. Thank you very much, guys, for the likes. I really appreciate it. It's mean a lot to me. So same things. I'm going to apply for black thread. I'm applying it in the quarter of the curve of the hook, and quick snap, 2 more spin and back to beat. I make the seat for the beat, not too much, yeah, something like this. So again, I will cut some wire. Hey Brian, I have a question for you. Do you fishing only for the trout or you fishing also for the different species? As I mentioned before, when you apply it for the wire, place it in the hook, on the top of the hook, inside in the bead, and back to head of the fly. Are they? Yeah, I think these beads are brass because they're slightly magnetic. Where I get them? I get them from Timu, and they're really good. Like I can take like one of them again. Can show closer on the camera. Nice here. And they are really great. It's not a tungsten, it's not as heavy as a tungsten one. If I find the link, I will be posted on the comment in the main one. Comment, so you can order it from there. I don't have any profit from it or if they sell or not, but I just find it as very useful, especially if you are learning how to tie the flies. Or I learned a new words a couple days ago, is if you learn how to dress the fly. So I find it as a really useful tool, and I will be using them for a while because it's different to use the 25 tungsten beads for 250. I will be need them like for a week, at least material for 20 pounds, because I don't stream in here, I also stream in on the TikTok. If you want to check the TikTok, is Angler Lou or Urban Angler Lou, where I try to do different flies, something like this as well. But we are in the process of the learning, so again the same, bag on the top, close it, so we're going to apply now the dubbing wax. Trout in season, grayling in winter on the river, and sea trout. Oh, well done. You know, the grayling is one of the fish I would like to target here in UK. I really like that beautiful color, how they have it, and back home we used to fish for them with the maggots. and is bring me to memory for my childhood. I was really very tiny boy when I even do not have 7 years when I brought my first fish to my grandfather, because my grandfather was for me like angler's god. He was manager of a local river back in home, and I used to catch the trout. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. And I used to catch the trout in the bare hand in the one of the local stream, and I tell you, it was the best experience. I spent all summer, from spring to late autumn, always in the water. My father used to say outside can be plus 40 and I come home completely muddy. I think I pull too much dub in. I keep it on the side next to the vise. Thank you, my friend, for coming here on the stream and chat with me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So as I mentioned before, when you slide in down like this, you can easily, without any hesitation, slowly bring it to your fly. Catching the fish on the fly you tried is much more on argument. I completely agree with you. I used to do my oven soft lures, but my missus told me it is sting. Thank you so much, Betty Boo. I really appreciate it. And I thank you very much for the coffee today. So again, I'm going from the side to side. And as you can see, sometimes this happens, that is slightly detached. You can adjust it again. And you see, I don't like this one. I slightly pull it back. I add more dubbing. The body. Brian, how long you fly tying? Okay. So again, I'm going to close this. Bring it here. Okay, I'm in the position when I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna helicopter it. First I'm gonna bend it and helicopter. I like that sound when it's snip off. So in this moment I'm going to twist this on the side. Couple more branches and on the that's deep. Yeah, like this. All right. So now rainbow dubbing. Prepare here on the side. I'm going to apply more glue. Dubbing tools. Stay there, stay there, stay there, be good. Twist it. Brian, I have a question for you. Another question. What is your favorite, the fly to tie? What is your favorite pattern? Been 12 years and off when I allowed to able to fish. Manage the hash, river tough, and still water nearby. Yeah, that's great. Like I was trying to always be on the water, even on my days off. I work in luxury industry. What take me like 4 days of work and 4 days I'm off. I work 12-hour shift, but after I have 4 days off, so I have like time for fishing and or do fishing related things. Like today I was pick up the 5 rods from one of the gentlemen who cannot anymore fish, and for me it was something like really sensible because these rods are really good. They're almost unused, and I had like 5 rods and 2 reels for 40 odd pound. So I feel really sorry. So next time when I come to see this guy, I have to bring him like at least bottle of whiskey or something nice. And as well, like here in London, I met with one gentleman, and I went there to buy the angling pole. It was one of the pole from the Matrix. So when I come there, I found a gentleman. I am a big man, and he was like 3 times of me. He cannot go walk anymore, so automatically he cannot go fish anymore. And he was still related to fishing, and he created amazing float for poles. And guys, I telling you, this time I do not have enough money. I take only poles from him, but I contact him and he sent me set of 24 beautiful handmade poles float, and this guy is absolutely amazing, and he gave me kind of inspiration. If you cannot fish, you can still be involved to fishing, and you can still motivate the people to do something. So thank you so much, my friend. When not fishing, I enjoy making my own design fly, and I try to produce in the dubbing. Okay, that sounds very interesting. Down beach coach in Bondia, mostly the Welsh flies. Okay, so for me, I just taking the random pattern from what I see on the Instagram from the guys. Mostly of the flies, what I learning to do, it's Americans one, because I don't have no one to talk about the fly tying and in the styles of how to fly. I try to find some kind of like good British book about the fly tying. I find some, but there is more like general things, general flies, but nothing special. And definitely what I would like to learn how to tie is a mayfly. When I was fishing on the river Kennet in Newbury, this time I came when it was millions and millions of the mayfly sitting on the top of the water, and the wild brown trout, they just snapping them from the water, and it was hard feeling to see. Like I wish everyone to enjoy this kind of view. This was like one of the top moments in my life related to fishing. Do you have any experience, Brian, with seawater and flies? Or fly fishing? Thank you so much for a nice job. The producing of the dubbing sounds interesting. Do you use any special materials or? You know, guys, I'm really happy with this fly. I just this blue hair here. And cut the legs underneath. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking. Yep. It's my working. With the zebra fly, it's really important to keep it color pattern of the beads and zebra wire should always match. It shouldn't be different. Let me to open the vise, swap the hook from different sides. Yep. Let's have a look if it's staying. No, it's not staying. You know what I heard about the river test? Like a lot of good stories about the trout, but I never hear about the sea trout. But I can tell you, I was fishing on the River Thames near Richmond, and this day I had like sea trout on a spinner. The same day I had a sea bass on the soft lure, and like perch around estimated like 5 pounds something. Was really nice to hold it like trout perch of this size. It was most beautiful. You know, I like the perch from the River Thames because they have like slightly different coloring. There is like bright color. It's not that dark as is from the lake. I think because it's of the salinity of the water. This is also the clean, and they do not have that many parasites as in Grand Union Canal. What is my biggest perch there? It was around 46 centimeter. I know it only because on my landing net there is a centimeter meter, and it was beautiful to catch it. But the story was like it was something around the March, end of the March, and I was there with my friend. And I cast line and I think like, oh, I have something, and the perch start. You know how is the perch like going up and down, and on the end I was thinking, oh, I get a carp on the spinner. And I remember the spinner was Savage Gear, the silver one with the blue green like teal color. Like I was thinking it's a carp, and I said like, what is this? The size was absolutely amazing. Like you literally have to hold the perch with the 2 hands, and I was scared to taking even the pictures. I have few pictures. My wife's keeping in the living room on the wall as well. Was like I hold it out like that because I want to show on the picture how it has a like fin, and was like most beautiful fish. It was old general, old warrior, gently place it back to water, and it's make my day. I was so happy about that. Okay, mostly material is mostly natural, feather and some more synthetics. Oh, definitely you can send me link on one of my profile on the different social networks, and I will have a look on it, and I may order some stuff from you. And I can make you conversion here, but there is only 3 people in this moment, so if you have the friends, you can also forward to them. All right, again, same story. Head cement. Let's keep it now focused on the time. So almost to the middle of the shank. Made the seat for the beat. Close it. Okay, football, no problem. Thank you so much. I really appreciated you was here. It was pleasure to have you here. If you have any question in the future, you know where to find me. You can drop me a message. I am really happy to answer to you. Yeah. Thank you and enjoy the school day tomorrow. I hope you had a nice Easter. Bye, Richie. So as I mentioned before, put it inside in the bead, top of the head. You need to increase the tension on the Bye, Richie. Good fishing in Richmond. Very nice fish catch. Well done. Thank you so much. Well, Richmond is one of the good place, and that is the funny things. Where is the Richmond? Is a first lock on the River Thames. You see what's happened now? If this can happen, if you break your line, you don't need to panic. You just need UV light, little bit UV resin, as I said, we are not a professional. Yeah, always I'm willing to help to another guys. If it's like kind of like legal terms, why not? I'm here for you guys. I know how it's hard when you're sometimes struggling. And a couple years ago, when I come to London, I don't know where exactly to fish. Brian, thank you very much for your time to be here, and thank you very much for comments. I really appreciate it. It's mean a lot to me. I try to keep focus on this camera. It was good chat. You gave me a lot of information. I hope you take something from me as well. And if you will be need anything in the future, drop me the message about your dubbing. I will have a look, and if it's good, I will order some. Yeah. Thank you so much, and have a good night. So as you can see, I was rushing and I break my thread. It was my fault, and so I decided to do it again. So applying for the black dubbing. You are doing very well. Keep up the good job. Oh, thank you so much, Betty Boyd. Your words are very kind. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So I forget to apply the dubbing wax, and this is the problem. When you rush in, you keep in forgetting things. It happened the accident. This is exactly the example. So I think we need to a little bit slow down. and enjoy the process. By the sound it make caught the hook point then. It's happened to all of us. Yeah, it's absolutely, you are right. Thank you very much, and bye, and have a good night. Good night, mate. Thank you. Timed lines. A little bit back on this section. Catch you again. Oh, definitely. I'm happy. I'm here for you guys. And as I said, like, if you give me follow, you definitely will see the poster 3 days before I do the fly tying session. I will try to do it mostly Saturday or Wednesday. If I do not do Wednesday, I will try to do it Saturday for sure. In case I do not fish in over the night or late evening. So guys, Saturdays, if I am here for you. And if you have any question, you can follow me on the TikTok or Instagram, Urban Angler Lou. If I know the answer, I will be definitely answer. So let's do close it. We not need to rush. Night is still young. Make 3-4 turns. Tide it. Okay. I close it. So, and again, as you can see, I will try to rotate it and bring the wires back to the beads. Okay, as I brought it back, 1, 2, 2, And now secure it with helicopter. Save the tips. Sometimes when you do helicopter, it might be slightly big tip, so you take your cutting pliers or any metal wire pliers or anything where you do something harder, and just squeeze it inside in the material and few covers with thread. So now is coming the section for rainbow dubbing. You don't need to use the rainbow dubbing, you can use any different colors. I like the rainbow because there is mixture of red, yellow, blue, green, so it's make like multiple colors, and for me it's working okay. As I said, this is the testing fly, so I give it to someone for free. And dubbing hook. And let's twirl it. I don't like this mess what I done here, so let's straight away put it to the bin. Twist it and again twist it, again twist it, to behind, to in front, but before you do it in front, pull your dubbing behind the bead. As I said, I'm not a professional flighter, so let me give you space so I can learn under my mistake. All the flies what I choose to do, I find it on Instagram or on YouTube. And I really like this pattern, so I think I'm okay with that. So let's close the fly. So when you're closing the fly, you can use the dubbing wax, you can use the nail polish, or you can use the UV resin. So I just apply small tiny level of the head cement. And 1, 2, 3. Tied it properly. And again 1, 2, 3. Tie it properly. So snip in. Yep. And it's done. Now, as a traditionally you make it a head cut, not like me. I never saw the bolt fly. Did you see the bolt fly somewhere? And I'm happy with that. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. See a little bit of the coffee. So guys, how was your weekend? Did you work or you was fishing or did you had nice positive experience? Wow, it was jump. That is not good. It's never happened to me that I lost the two bits a row. I'm probably getting a little bit slightly tired. Obviously we are here for 2 hours and we're talking, we're chatting, we're tying. Yeah, slightly up the body. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Sometimes can happen that your bobbin lost the thread. So all what you need to do is just push your tools through bobbin secure it and release it. Pull it through bobbin and you see what I forget? I forget to apply for the head cement. So snip it off, excessive thread. Back to bead. Make it a seat for the bead. Yep. Something like this. Cut the wire. If you guys have any idea what shall I tie it for the next time, please let me know in the comments. And in the future I may do your fly with slightly my adjustment. Yeah, so as I said before, when you applying for the wire, you need to really tie you need to put the thread really tight, because you don't want to lose the wire. Of the light spot, you cover it, and if you are okay with that, I am okay with that. Are you okay with that? I think yes. So we can close the line and going almost back to the bin. Yeah, slowly applying for the dubbing and make it body of the fly. Slowly rolling back to head. And here again, to make the closure, I'm not happy with this bits here, so you can snip it off. And we're going to apply for the wire. Guys, it's slowly 10 o'clock, so I've probably finished this fly and I will move to my wife to help her with the rest of the things what she's doing today. I'm very try to concentrate of this movement, because from my previous vice it wasn't impossible to do this movement that wasn't that flexible. Yep, and I am on the top of the point. Where I'm going to secure it, as we mentioned before, two in front, two behind, two in front, and helicopter it away. So we're going to apply for dubbing wax. Icy dubbing. My dubbing tools. A couple spins. Sometimes it can happen that you need to adjust the firmer. And you're going 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I lost the thread from the dubbing tools, but I already keep the spinet, so it's not a big drama. You can sometimes do it by hand. Yep, an excessive material you just shooting off. You tie in the materials, lock the fly. So you do 1, 2, 3. pull it down, slightly tight. 1, 2, 3. Start it down. So as you can see, this in this fly I add extra wax. I really don't like it because it's look like natural look, so I can slightly brush it off. And it looks much better. And as each fly, this extra dab, we throw it away from the button. Yeah. And again, slightly give like this natural dabby look, fishing look, flying book look, or how they say these guys in America. Yep, release the fly from the vise. Yeah, I am happy with that. So this fly was made like in 6 minutes, so we can try one more, and after I really will be flying out. Quick handy cleaning. Applying for the hook. If you want, next week we can do something like lighter or maybe dry flyer. It depends what you want, guys. And buy some material and we can tie it together. So, quick applying for the head cement. I forget to tie the vise. Excessive material snip off. Almost half on the shank. Back to the head. Thank you so much, Betty Boo. I really appreciate every your comment. Same guys like you. If you want to encourage me, or you would like to ask me something, anything, please give me the comment. Thank you so much, Betty Boo. And thank you very much for every like. As I mentioned before, top of the hook, slightly tension. Yep, back to the head. And secure it. Yep. We're going to apply the dubbing. Using the black dubbing because it's a Zebra Midge and zebras are usually black. So make it tight. So we start from the bottom until we get to dubbing, and we slightly increase the tension of the dubbings, and we try to create in the body of the fly Zebra Midge. Things like extra dubbing here. We don't need it that much. Yep. Until head. When we are on the head, we're going to lock it. We secure the bobbin on the stand. And we're going to do wire work. Extra dubbing I always save in for the box. But I will show you later what I'm doing with that. So make it the bobbin a bit tight. And it's like this. Slightly tighter. And now helicopter it until it's get off. Yep. Remove it. Check where is the end. If it's on the same position as we want, secure it again. And now I'm gonna close this one with a simple movement. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to apply for the IC dubbing. So I prepare the IC dubbing out from the back. Applying for the dubbing wax. Not much, as I mentioned before. Just need to just slightly attach the IC dubbing. I need some dubbing tools. Go exactly on the spot when is needed, and you're going to apply in one roll, second, third, and fourth. Now slip the hair on the back side, and this is very important part. I think is very important. You might do not share the twist it around and secure it once, 2, again behind, 3, 4, and again behind, 5, 6. You take simple scissors, excess of the dubbing thread, remove it, to spin around the head, two locks, and everything is done. You can also apply for some dubbing head cement to lock it, but I think it's alright, and as usually give the fly the good haircut, especially from the button. And the button of the fly always should be the dubbing shorter. It depends, but in Zebra Midge it's have to be really close. Yeah, I'm very happy with this fly. I think this one is one of the best what I done today. I think it's the best one actually. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'll give you the details. What are you saying? Last sip of the coffee. And I'm gonna show you all flies what I made today. It's 6 beautiful flies, Zebra Midge. And I was enjoying to make them. This is the pattern for the nymphs fly, and it was a pleasure to be here today. So it's 20 minutes past 10 o'clock. So I would like to say thank you very much, guys, for you to be here with me. Thank you very much for the Brian. Thank you very much for Richie and Rizla and Betty Boo. It was a pleasure to have you here. It was nice to talk, and next stream should be on Sunday on YouTube, or during the week. You might find me on the TikTok. You can subscribe me on the YouTube. You can subscribe me on the Instagram or on the TikTok. Also, if you want to support my channel or the work what I do, there is the link for buy me a coffee. You can buy me the hook for the £3. It's helped me to buy the material for fly tying or different material for fly fishing or keeping the rivers clean. I can bought some rubbish bag and keep some water clean. So thank you very much for you to be here with me today, and tying lines on the next time.